Hey everybody, happy quarantine of 2020. I just wanted to start this out by helping everybody get on the ball and to see how everybody's doing. I'm realizing that this is not really a vacation, that this is reality for a little bit of time. So I'm working this week on ramping up my self-care practice and my just taking care of me and my stress levels. So I want to help you do that too. So how do we get on the ball? If you have a gold ball, a pearl ball, silver ball, or even a black ball, you can do this. So I want you to find your sit bone, which if you don't know what your sit bone is, it's the bony parts of the pelvis. So when you're sitting flat on the ground or in a chair, if you put your hands underneath your glutes and rock side to side, you'll feel the bony part. So, and then another landmark is you can find your tailbone and then scoot your hand out into the cheek and you'll feel it. So that's where your hamstrings attach. This is important. I want you to perch upon your left sit bone, okay? So I'm gonna spin around so you can kind of see what it looks like. I have my right leg bent and foot, solid in the ground, and the left leg that I'm sitting or gonna be rolling on, the leg is extended nice and long, but I'm gonna be using my heel to kind of help guide me into some motions. So this is the start. Okay, this is the start. If you don't know where else to go, do this. So this is going to stretch and warm up the low back. It's going to relieve tension in the hips. And one of the most important and big things that it does is stretch the hamstrings. So I'm gonna spin around again. And I'm gonna keep spinning around so you can kind of see that I am on my left side. So my left hand is out at a diagonal out of my left hip, and I'm gonna go around in circles. So I go clockwise. This is right at the sit bone where the hamstrings attach. So I'm gonna do this, you can do it as long as you want, it feels good. But I want you to really concentrate on sinking down into the ball. So clockwise and go counterclockwise, vice versa. So you can see I am completely avoiding the tailbone. You want to be cautious of that. You want to stay on that sit bone. And then what we're going to do, perch on that sit bone again. I want you to press into the ground with your fingertips. Straighten the arms and kind of lift off the ball a bit, and then let go. Do it again. Every once in a while I'll do this. I want to make sure that you're really sinking into that ball. These balls take up to 350 pounds, so you're good. So the next move is to warm up, is we're going to bend this left knee and scoot our tailbones towards our feet, and that ball is going to automatically roll up the back of the sacrum, up to the top of the crest of the hip bone. Feels good. I like to give a nice little torso twist here. And then pushing into that left foot, you're gonna start to straighten that leg. And when you straighten that leg, just allow that ball to drop off that bone into the tendons, and you'll feel it. It might be a little uncomfy. Spin around. But I want you to breathe. I want you to take a nice big inhale, exhale, just allowing yourself to sink in deeper into that ball. This is gonna, over time, increase your flexibility. Okay, and I want you to reach out through the heel. So you can be totally floppy foot like that, or reach out through the heel, point the toes up to the sky, and really feel that hamstring get in the game, get engaged. So by digging that heel into the earth, bending the knee, scooting the tailbone towards the feet, and I'm supporting myself with my left hand out at the hip, allowing that ball to roll right at the sacrum. It's right to the left of the midline. If you cut yourself in half down the middle, you know, we're working left side right now. And then push on through, come back to where we started, fold forward, reaching out through the heel. All right, we can speed that up a little bit because we're warming up. Feels so good. All right, and then we're gonna go out towards the hip. So I like to always start at the perch, right at that sit bone. I like to take my hands and do a little twist to the left side, drop my hands down like I'm doing a push-up. This time letting my body drop behind that ball. And that ball, it's gonna feel like it's kind of, you know, pulling your glutes out towards the side of the hip. IT band, come on up to perch and just come slightly to the inside of that sit bone. Be mindful that you're not rolling over the tailbone. Do it again. All right, so that is what I call start. This is how it all begins, people. You want to make sure that you do the same thing with the right side. So I did just transfer to the right cheek, the right sit bone, and I lifted myself up. I did not roll over my tailbone. So just to let you know that, be very mindful of the tailbone. All right, so we just do the same thing on the other side. We, as a refresher, we go around that sit bone in clockwise motion and then counterclockwise, and then digging the heel into the earth. We bend the knee and allow that ball to come right at the glute, right to the top of the hip bone. Come back up to perch, forward fold, sink, do it again. So we do that a few times. And then we come out to the side of the hip, out to the start of the IT band. And then pop up to perch and right back to the inside. Do it again. Do it again, do it again. So that is the start. That is the beginning of it all. So practice that, practice that, practice that. Let me know if you have any questions, and you can do it with any ball. I think if you have the gold ball, start with the gold ball. It covers a larger surface area and gets more information into more real estate of the body. So it's very relaxing, and don't forget to breathe. Big inhale, sending all your focus to where the ball is touching the body. And as you exhale, I want you to let go. The power is in letting go and sinking your body weight into that ball. It does hold 350 pounds, so please do not worry. And there should be some give to the ball, so I'll do a little video on how to inflate and deflate. And get on the ball, happy rolling. We are going to get through this great quarantine of 2020.